Detective Thomas Dwyer, in front center, please. On January 1st, 2010, I should first say Detective Dwyer is going to be receiving 2 awards, so after this one, Thomas, please. On January 1st, 2010, Detective Thomas Dwyer responded to the Gulf Express station on Plainfield Pike to assist units on a scene with an armed robbery. While on scene, Detective Dwyer learned of the facts surrounding the incident from the clerk on duty that night. The suspect in this case wore a ski mask which concealed his face, and no surveillance video on scene had clear footage of the getaway's vehicle registration plate. Detective Dwyer, now faced with a dangerous armed criminal and very little information to go on, and numerous leads turned up with nothing of value except one. Several months later, the father of the clerk on duty that night contacted Detective Dwyer after Detective Dwyer was trying to reach him and informed him that he was aware Detective Dwyer wanted to speak to his son. However, he had just been thrown out of the house due to narcotic use, stealing, and hanging around with the wrong people. Detective Dwyer immediately located the clerk and brought him in for question. After an extensive interrogation, Detective Dwyer learned that the clerk himself conspired to have a friend rob the store for money while he was working. The clerk and his accomplice planned out the entire robbery, right down to the location where the suspect should stand to avoid the video surveillance. The clerk did reveal the suspect's name, and both parties were later taken into custody and charged with conspiracy and first-degree armed robbery. It was due to Detective Dwyer's dedication and persistence throughout the investigation that led to 2 robbery suspects being apprehended and charged with their crimes. It is great pride that Detective Dwyer be given a commendation award for excellent police work and diligence to duty. Congratulations. On June 27, 2010, members of the Johnson Police Department responded to a residence on Lakeside Drive, a report of a breaking and entering. Once on scene, it was learned that of the items stolen from the residence, a high-powered military-type AR-15 assault rifle was loaded with 30-round magazines were missing also. At this point, Detective Dwyer became involved. Evidence was processed and numerous witnesses were interviewed, which culminated with few suspects being sought after. After the pressure was applied, Detective Dwyer fielded a phone call within a few days of the break. The caller would not identify himself, only advised that the weapon was just left in a conspicuous location off Irons Avenue. Several units were immediately dispatched to the location and were able to recover the weapon and all of its 30 rounds of ammunition. If not for the investigative pressure placed on the individuals responsible for this crime, the town of Johnson and the Sailor Island would have had another set of criminals on the street, now armed with an assault rifle. For their hard work and aggressive pursuit of the death and possession of this weapon, Detective Dwyer be awarded a letter of recognition.